everyone, Mr. Happy Zap here once again, giving you a bit of an update on my house tear down and rebuild. I'm to the point now where I've got the majority of the shingles stripped off the roof. As you can see, this part here is what was the addition back in the early 80s, and this here is the original part of the house. Old shingles on there. I don't know how I'm going to tackle that. Might have to sacrifice a couple of blades cut through the boards, just like the boards on the side of the house, old part there, and take it down that way. Anyway, got all the siding stripped off, and as you can see, the new part here had 10 tests on it. And here's a good example of one of the reasons I'm taking down this house. As you can see here, just take a look at that rot. That's the rim board, and it's all around the front of the house. This is the actually addition from 1981, and this here is, well, basically from the early 40s all the way along the front, and there's rot on the back. So it gives you a good idea of some of the reasons I'm taking it down. Who knows how much longer this house would have stood. So I've been tearing the shingles off. I'm just about done. I didn't want to fall off the roof today, so kind of gave her up. A few more shingles to take off, and I've been taking the 10 test now on the back here. I just got some of the 10 test already off, and this back part here had, even though you can see the holes up there for where they blew in the insulation, they had also had some older clapboard, like a pine clapboard on there, painted yellow. And I'm assuming that the aluminum siding was put on in 1981 when the addition was put on. But that shiplap siding, wood pine siding, was on there for quite a few years. So I don't know, and it was covering up the holes. So unless they took off the actual that clapboard and put it back on after they drilled the holes, I don't know. So anyhow, reconstituting the basement here. I don't know if it's going to get too dark for you, but I've already poured some of the floors around, and I just have that bottom section to pour, which will be pouring next week, and then I'll have this basement all tickety-boo. All the floors have 1 inch of foam underneath, vapor barrier tape around the perimeter, all the way around, and the middle section wall, it has blue skin and another inch of foam coming up the wall and then coming back. So everything is vapor barriered, and then I'm going to be studding everything and continuing on with 2-pound spray foam, 2.5 inches all around the foundation, and that'll seal this. It'll act as a vapor barrier to seal this basement up good and tight. So that's about the progress right now. I'm hoping by, it is now June 29th, I guess, today. So I'm hoping by the end of this weekend to have this addition part dismantled, and then kind of pick away, because I really don't want to take down the old part until I get the slab poured on the bottom, just to kind of keep any weather off of it. And then once it gets a couple of days of curing, then I can take this whole thing and get it down, because July 14th my masonry guys come in to raise the blocks up two blocks, and I just have a small bit of aluminum siding to take off. That'll have that peeled off in no time flat. So as you can see, once again, there's that old part, old green siding, or siding, asphalt shingles. So, and then just take off the eave troughs. So I guess the next update will be when I've actually got this down to the foundation. So my tractor sitting right there. Haven't had a chance to work on it, but I'll get to it. Hang in there tight for all you guys looking at the tractor. So right now I got to get this house down and get it back under roof. And so when I have some extra energy to get into those two things again, I will be doing that. So other than that, everyone keep a cool tool and have a great time.